I think it's going to be a very, very thin and fine balancing act that the minister is going to have to play. The cities are constantly now being expected to deliver more and more with less. We need to hear from the minister how the investments are going to be put, or how money is now going to be channeled towards infrastructure development, because then that's when we as the cities are also able to get a bit of money into our own initiatives to get investment going through our infrastructure development in the areas that I've mentioned earlier on, the industrial areas as for an example. I'm hoping that the tax increment will not be as harsh, because that has a sense of robbing people of disposable income, which, at the end of the day, we suffer at the municipal level, because once money is taken, I'm not able to also charge rates and taxes, at the local level. Yeah. So I'm hoping that those will be things that will be touched on. And that we will be able to hear then how do we begin, to turn around this ship, that is really been stagnating. So the announcement and the allocation of money into, for me, what would be investment into infrastructure, I think should take priority, because then that's the only way we'll be able to get the economy going again.
Okay. The minister has to address this issue of agriculture, because it depends on how he addresses it and the funds that he allocates, because that's the most support that we need. And we also need to attract youth in this industry. So the way it is, you could see it's old people who have been there, have inherited this from their grandparents. Now we need to come up with a new attraction, and that's where the focus of the minister must be.
What I hope is that the minister will increase the money as far as human settlement is concerned. Like I'm saying, I'm not talking about houses specifically, because for me, and RDP houses are not sustainable. I mean, we built around 3,000 in a year, and then we are sitting with 220,000 on a backlog. So if they can be able to allocate money so that we can develop areas and put service stands, people have electricity, water, and sanitation, and they can be able to build themselves the houses. So I'm just hoping that a lot of money will be provided towards the infrastructure so as to provide a human settlement. Obviously, I think in line with what I've been planning all along is that we need a partnership so as to alleviate the housing backlog that we are having. So, and one of the things that I'm actually quite happy about is to hear the Chief of Strategy of Telkom talking about densification. Because it's one thing that I've been talking about, that we need to put people closer to development. It doesn't actually make sense to build an RDP house and 100 km from where there's development, because there's cost implications, whether it's transport or anything else. So, and then this is one thing that I've been working on.